Look back and I'm just kind of face smashing a door. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Give me something nice. Give me something nice. Give me a new pair of shoes. Well, now that I have the space jump, that is the single most useless item that I could get in the game. Well, I suppose it's necessary to get the spring ball, but even without the space jump, I don't need the frickin' grappling hook. Again, they're making up for giving me the space jump. You're right, it is a beam. Oh man, I gotta kill the guy, I forgot. Atelier series, I want to say I have, but I do not forget. But I forget what it is. It is escaping my current memory. Yeah, save point, that looks nice. How did my items get switched? I mentioned early on I'm using a randomizer. It will randomly move around all the items in the game. Wait, I can't get through there without the wave beam. I can't get through there without the space, or without the speed booster. Man, I don't even have to do hell runs since I have the Varia suit. Frickin' dude! I knew you were there and fired in preparation. Dang it. Ever seen Space Dandy? I've heard good things, I've not actually seen it. Anymore, I'm a very boring person recently. Like, I used to be involved in things and do things with my time. Anymore, it's just kind of like, I go to work, I make videos, I play Final Fantasy XIV. Ooh, that's a nice high jump you got there. I did watch Kill la Kill recently, though, so that's like one of the few things I've gotten under my belt. The first boss that I'm going to be forced to fight, to be honest, I can pick. I can fight any of them. I will not go, or like, if I wanted to, I could go fight frickin' Ridley first. Especially since I have the Varia suit. Okay, what is my job? I work at Target. I'm on the truck team. I'm on the flow team, as it's called. Which means I help unload the truck that comes in the morning, and I help push all the product out on the... out to the floor. Give me something good! Yeah! A beam! That I will probably never use. Well, that's a super missile, so that's alright, I guess. What? No, 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 get out of the lava, get out of the lava! Get out of the lava! That was painful. T5 progress. I have gotten a win. I did it with a solo tank run on top of that, which was great because, like, that meant I had to be the pseudo off tank. So we had like 3 pets on the team, and everybody else was ranged. So we had 3 pets on the soak side. But you need 4 people. Or no, we only had 2 pets. We only had 2 pets, so we needed 3 people on the soak team. So they told me to get over there, so I'm sitting over there where the off tank usually is. Just going, I'm an off tank now! Gonna be great! And then come the hatch phase, I got to eat the hatches. So that was fun. And I forgot to repair my equipment before I went into the fight, and it was breaking during the fight. And, like, my armor was literally blowing off of me as the hatches were hitting me. It was pretty great. I actually prefer doing the solo tank method now, to be honest. It just kind of throw the, it does kind of throw the con flags a little out of whack. Like, you can mess up con flags doing that. But enough about that, because, like, I'm sure most of you have no idea what I even just said. Would there ever be a Let's Play without me or co-op without Ogre on the channel? Doubtful, because it's effectively my channel. Ogre is a part of it, but it's effectively my channel. So, like, it's kind of mine. I run it, I own it. So I very much doubt there would be something there without me. I'm going into Maridia next, guys. Without a co-op without Ogre, for the most part, not, if only because he is kind of my partner in crime there. But, there have actually been co-ops on the channel without him already. There was one I did with Quadraxis, though I think that was uploaded to Quadraxis's channel. And there was, I want to say, one with Helldragon. I think somebody else asked, about Helldragon, and if there's going to be another series with him, and I'm not gonna say no. Helldragon's a pretty alright guy. We just gotta, like, line up the stars so that can work out. Okay, Wave Beam's gonna be over here. Give me something nice. Have I ever played any of the Shantae games? I played the... Are the newer ones out yet? I played the second one on the DSi shop. Are the other ones out yet? Frickin' Kappa. What happened to Let's Tries? Not really anything. I just haven't had an especial reason to do anything. What do I think of the Wild Arms series? The only Wild Arms game that I've played was 3, and though I did very much enjoy 3, you can take a lot of hits. Though I did very much enjoy 3, I was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't more Western than it was. Like, I kind of went into it hoping for, like, a Western game. And instead I got, like, maybe the beginning is sort of Western, and then it's a lot more like, traditional magic and aliens JRPG. I'm sorry, Barry, I'm missing... Well, that escalated quickly. So what's this question about Barry's LPs, then? I saw Barry say something about it. Like an LP with Barry, or a Let's Play of only Barry? Because a Let's Play with Barry, I don't have any problem with. We just have to, like, line up the stars so we could make that work. A Let's Play of only Barry? I guess that's up to her? I don't feel like she'd be terribly enthusiastic about it, though. Freaking tired of your crap. Can I have a weapon? Can I have, like, the Spazer or something? Just anything? Any tips to make Senpai notice you? Carry a large stack of books and, trip in front of him in the hall. Then look back at him and, like, your eyes water a little bit. Let's see here. So if I go down that way, there's that. If I go down that way, there's that. Am I really Jolene Cujo in disguise? You found me. I'm sorry, everybody. You finally found me. Opinion on Pringles. They're pretty alright. Actually, no, I'm not Jolene Cujo. I am, in fact, a Chocobo. Okay, there's nothing down there that I can do right now. So I'm gonna go back this way, and I'll go into Lower Norfair later. I'm gonna go into Maridia next. Jonathan or Joseph? Joseph is a more interesting personality, but I've got a soft spot for, like, just big heroes. And that's exactly what Jonathan was. Like, he was just the good hero guy. I don't have the speed booster yet. I can't go this way. Actually, are those speed booster blocks, or are they power bomb blocks? I think they're speed booster blocks, but I don't actually know. Lock ball! They are speed booster blocks. Whom is this berry that people speak of? It could be one of a few berries. It could be our berry, who's the berry that's in the chat. Or it could be Game Grumps berry, who does their editing. Oh, that's right, there's an item down here. Crap, I forgot about that. And I can totally walk in lava now. Etrian Odyssey games. I've expressed interest in a few of them, but I've not actually played any of them. There was one that came out sort of recently. Was it Rune Factory? Maybe it was Rune Factory is the one that came out recently I was thinking of. That's not, like, really an Etrian Odyssey game, or is it? I don't know. I don't know enough. I don't know things. Have I ever been to any conventions? I went to PAX East last year. And that was great fun. I'd like to go back. Conventions are fun. Okay, what else can I not do until I get the speed booster? I can't go down. Okay, somebody asked a question about Miss Naka, and I gotta find it now. Couple questions about Will Gaia, actually. Crap, did it go off the top of the screen already? Went off the top of the screen already. Somebody asked if there was a design decision as to why Miss Naka is a lesbian, and the simple answer to that is, well, twofold answer to that is, one, I simply cannot imagine her ever, like, being attracted to any kind of big lumbering male and anything that is male. Like, I just could not imagine her sitting there and going, like, yeah, that's attractive. It's just, I just don't, I can't brain that. That was a terrible mock ball. I don't know how I made it under that first one, and I didn't make it under the second one. The other reason is, I think I mentioned this when I was originally redesigning her, but Miss Naka is, god dang it, Miss Naka is effectively some kind of ideal self-representation. It's complicated, but in that regard, she's just really going to be attracted to what I'm attracted to. Look, I mockballed frickin' earlier. Why can't I do this? Bugger. I mockballed earlier. That is... god dang it. I used to be good at this. Have I ever met Chugga Conroy? I have not. I am so... why am I so bad at this suddenly? This should not be this hard. Okay, you know what? Here. I swear it's throwing me off. Nope, I'm just bad at this. As to progress on Well Guy, I've actually not had... wow, I didn't even morph that time. I've not had a chance to really work on it in a very long time now. The last I worked on it was, really the end of summer. I got a fair amount done over summer. I used to be so good at this! What happened? Oh my goodness! I bounced. God dang it, I hit the button. The second time I hit the button, I was too far from the ground. I did do an amount of bug fixing, though, and I tidied up a lot of things. But, I haven't actually done any, like, real progress on it. Eat it, mockball! Frickin'... Now watch, I'm gonna get down here and not be able to do anything, and it's gonna be embarrassing for everybody. Super Robot Wars! I've seen videos, I watched, like, character super attacks and everything, but I think it goes into the whole, like, I'm not a big tactical RPG guy, that I never really looked into it much more than that. Watch, like, videos and see, like, their super attacks and everything, and that's kinda cool. That was a beautiful mock ball, by the way. I just want to put that out there. Oh, come off it, cat, dang it. Dang it. Okay, you are already getting annoying. Okay, I killed him. There, that's the easy way to get that. Who, in my opinion, would be the cutest character from anything ever? Oh, that is a hard one. Oh, that is a hard question. There's a... I can't even answer that. There's just too many. Please don't tell me I actually need the speed booster down here. Oh, bugger all! Dang it! Okay, guys, so all that trouble I just went through for a super missile. Wow, I can shoot you guys? Yep, all that trouble went through for a super missile. God dang it. Favorite Toho character? I think I answered this one on Tumblr, but there's a couple different characters I like for different reasons. I don't know if there's one that I can just straight up say is my flat-out favorite. And I don't know, Utsuho's up there, though. Utsuho's up there, though. Oh, up yours. Why couldn't I space jump? You know, I could use something nice like a gun or something. Can I just have the Spazer? Can I have the Spazer? That'd be wonderful. Like, the Ice Beam is my only frickin' gun. Do I speak or understand other languages? Other than Chocobo, not really. Chocobo, of course, being my native tongue. Theoretically, I know a little Spanish, but that has long since been forgotten. And for a while, I knew a bit of Japanese, and that has also long since been forgotten. Played any of the Rune Factory games? I have not. I am terribly sorry. I do have Charge Beam. Charge Beam is crap. Sadly, I can't really speak Chocobo anymore. I've had my voice modulated to the point that it's very hard to get the same nuances of the language that I could before. Anything else would be an embarrassment to the language, to be honest. Holy crap, without a decent beam, you guys don't die. This is going to be really fun without the high jump boots. Well, at least I have the gravity suit. All of the Metroid games are canon to all of the other Metroid games. So, Metroid Fusion is indeed canon with everything else. Though, currently Metroid Fusion is the last game in the Metroid timeline. Okay, so I can make that jump. Dude, are there even any items in Maridia? Like, do I have to beat a boss or something to get anything in Maridia? I think I do. No, the Prime series is canon. It, for a little while, was going to be considered non-canon, but it had since been adapted to, instead of being non-canon, merely being a side story. I want a sequel to Fusion, to be honest. And not because I like Fusion. I want a sequel to Fusion that can fix Fusion. There's a reason there are no games that have come after Fusion. Because at the end of Fusion, she is canon, now stuck in the Fusion suit. And really, they realized that nobody likes the Fusion suit. Everybody wants the original suit. So they can't make another game in the Fusion suit because nobody gives a crap. So what I'd like to see is a game that, follow-up to Fusion where she starts in the Fusion suit, and then as the game goes on, she actually, like, gets power back in her suit to the point that she can, by the end of the game, get her regular suit back. Oh, what the crap, space jump? They also made the space jump, like, stupid easy in Fusion. It's, like, embarrassing how easy you can space jump in Fusion. It actually takes an amount of finesse in Super Metroid, or it just kind of derps out on you. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I'm not as excited as I feel I should be, if only because I'm not actually a huge... the Fusion suit is not gone by the end of Fusion. If you see when she gets into her suit at the end, it's the Fusion suit, it's just orange. It's like inherited the power of her Varia suit, her original Varia power suit, whatever, but it's still the Fusion suit. Really? Yeah, there is actually a, funky space, or screw attack that I can do with the charge beam and the space jump here. If I ever do a Pokemon game, how about Touhoumon? Like, honestly, if I'm going to do a Pokemon game, it would probably be Touhoumon. If only because I'm not going to jump on a bandwagon, I'm not going to do a mainline Pokemon game. I'm not a big enough Pokemon fan, and that would honestly feel like I was selling out. There's something over here, isn't there? There is! I always forget there's something over here. Which Touhoumon? I honestly don't know. I've looked into them, and there are so many different versions, and like half of them are updates and reimaginings and crap that I can't tell, like, which one is what anymore. There is nothing over here. So, I am not nearly educated enough about Touhoumon in order to, like, accurately decide if I was going to. What if in the following one, like how you say you'd want a leaded ending, the workout is like the near ending of Zero mission, like a Charizard as a cleansing? I thought, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty spiffy. I don't know if I'd say it near the end, though. I'd like it to be a progressional... I'd like it to be like a progressional thing. So you feel you're, like, getting closer to that as the game goes on. Because otherwise, at the beginning of the game, people are just gonna think, like, oh, wait, I'm just doing this, and then it's going to be another game with a fusion suit, and nobody's going to give a crap. Frickin' menus. These enemies, by the way, are named Menu, and it's hilarious. Like, straight up M-E-N-U. That's like one of few enemy names I remember in here. I had this idea in the past where I wanted, like, a Metroid game, and this is, like, when I was a bump kid and didn't really actually understand anything, but, I wanted a Metroid game where, like, Mother Brain went, like, super evil and, like, started wrecking frickin' everything, to the point that, like, Mother Brain had built up a frickin' army, and Samus had, like, befriended the Metroids or whatever, and actually teamed up with Ridley to, like, run this huge war against Mother Brain, and had this idea of, like, Ridley flying through the air and Samus holding on to his talons shooting crap, and, like, this giant war field going on in the ground. And then I learned more about Metroid and realized that that is the dumbest thing. Because, like, A, who the crap is, like, Ridley is like the leader of the space pirates, so who's Mother Brain gonna team up with if not the space pirates? So, like, if you're gonna team up with anybody, or if Mother Brain's gonna team up with anybody, it would have to be like the space pirates. But you can't, because the space pirates are kind of run by Ridley. And then I realized still later that Samus actually has PTSD concerning Ridley. She is not going to fly into battle teaming up with a dude holding onto his talons that she has PTSD of when she sees him. Like, this is legit the dumbest idea I've ever had. Admittedly, it wasn't just completely dumb, it was just misinformed. Okay, so there's not a whole lot I can do in here. I don't think there's anything of value over here. Opinions on Kirby Triple Deluxe. Looks pretty fantastic. I've not actually played it, but it looks pretty fantastic. Oh no, this room is just for when I fall in the room above. Can't go up, I don't think, without the space jump. Yeah. Or not the space jump, speed booster. There's nothing in that room. Okay, so there are still a couple items that I can get, and then I'm kind of running out of places to go. And I may actually have to beat a boss. Samus, get that dude off your forehead. I say there's something theoretically in here because there's a reserve tank in one of these. I think it's in the left one, actually. This is the right one, so there's not going to be anything in here. But, I think there's a reserve tank in the left one, and reserve tanks are actually swapped with, better items. I'm pretty sure that was the complete incorrect way to get that one. Okay, where's the exit? Is it over here? Yes, it is. A Link Between Worlds. Largely, I just haven't had too much time for, like, personal games on personal time. But Link Between Worlds is a game that I would be interested in looking at. And hey, you know what? I have the space jump, so getting up here is actually really easy, or at least easier than without. Getting up here without the space jump is a frickin' nightmare. Come on, Samus. Single wall jump. It's not that hard. What the crap? Is it because of the charge? Yeah, it's gotta be. It's because of the charge. Welp. Largely wanted to do that to dodge the menus. Of note, in the original Super Metroid, there are only 45, I think, power bombs. And like, I have 63 power bombs right now. And that's just because when they randomized the lesser items, they did not actually balance how many are there, like too much code or whatever. I don't remember the exact rationale behind it. But in turn, there may just not be enough energy tanks in the game to get the full 2 bars. Or there may be too many. Same with missiles, super missiles, and power bombs. This is gonna be fun to get out of. That shouldn't be that bad, actually. Come on! Give Daddy something nice! Well, the reserve tank in the left thing may have something nice for me. No, I've got plenty of energy tanks to withstand Mother Brain's Hyper Beam. I think it takes 4 energy tanks. That was Spring Ball, by the way, the most useless item in the game. Like, there is legit nothing in this game that I actually need the Spring Ball to do. It is purely convenience. Could I explain my experience watching Kill la Kill? For the first, probably third of the game, I was really iffy. I was interested in it enough to keep watching. But, to be honest, it felt like everybody was going, man, this is great, yeah, and I'm just kind of going, eh. I think what got me even more was that, like, people would say, like, I like Kill la Kill because it's not just, like, objectifying ladies. It objectifies men and ladies. And they were saying that, like, a third of the way into the series, when there was a grand total of 1 guy that was being objectified, and even then, not nearly to the extent that the other, like, 60 ladies were. So, really, by the, like, I keep forgetting how to, like, space jump. I'm trying to, like, wall jump up these things. I can just space jump. But, for, like, the first third of the series, I was very, very underwhelmed for as much hype as the series was getting. But, round about a third of the way through the show, about a third of the way through the show, when, the big battle actually happened between Ryuko and, like, the entire Inner Council, like, marathon style, that's when the series started actually being sort of great. And at first I was thinking, like, okay, you know what, this is pretty decent, this is pretty alright. But then as the series went on, it just got better and better and better. And, like, by the end of that show, it was just like, holy crap, this is the frickin' show! Ugh. I said that with as few spoilers as I could possibly say it with. You're gonna have to lump it, because I had to say something somehow. High jump boots! Because high jump boots are completely necessary when I have the space jump. So, I've been getting jack all, but, what else? Can I just get a beam? Can I get the spazer? Okay, where else can we go? What else can I do? Nothing else up there that I can think of. I can't get that. Nothing else around there. I can't do anything there. I can't do anything there. I think that's everything in Maridia that I can get. Yeah, like, by the end of Kill la Kill, it was really a fantastic show. I think in the end of the day, I only have one real complaint about Kill la Kill. And that's that the stage of the game, or of the show, felt very small. And that's something that's it's very hard to put into words what exactly the feeling is. I think the stage is probably the best thing, the best phrasing that I can think of for it. And that's where... Imagine for a minute that the show was a play. Oh crap, I keep forgetting I have the high jump boots now. I can do jumps that I actually, like, normally could do. Still do not have the speed booster, so I can't get that. But as far as the stage goes, imagine if the show were a play. Now, in plays, they've got to put on a stage to actually show a lot of events that happen. They have to have a stage and a set for that. And oftentimes they can't show a lot of things that happen and a lot of the going-ons because it would be way too much in order to make a stage for every tiny little thing that happens, a full set for every little thing that happens. So you'll often even see stuff like this fight that happened off-screen somewhere. And in turn, if this is handled poorly, you'll just get this feeling that outside of the stage that you see, there, like, is no world. Like, there are no real big important things going on in the outside world beyond this one little stage you see, because that's all you see. And that's where I feel like Kill la Kill didn't handle that very well. Kill la Kill had a very small stage. Because everything kind of took place in that one town. And then they'd, like, mention things that would happen in other parts of the world, and you'd, like, see a quick scene of something happening somewhere else in the world. But not really. Like, everything just happened in this one town. And then there was, like, the cross-city, like, the Tri-City or whatever thing, and, like, okay, so maybe you saw a little bit of that one other town, but that was kind of it. You didn't see the in-between, you didn't see any travel, you just saw, like, these two towns, kind of. And then, like, anytime anything came up, it's like, hey, this big dramatic event's gonna happen. Where's it gonna happen? It's gonna happen in the same bloody town you've been at this entire time. And so, like, in the end of the show, when they're going about, like, how important this is to the world, and how the world is so fantastic and everything, and how, like, you're saving the world, you're doing everything, the whole world is in danger, but you've seen so little of the world that it really lessens the impact of it, because your world is really just kind of those two towns. Whereas I think Gurren Lagann actually handled that beautifully. And that was, they showed them traveling plenty. They showed various locations around the world. They showed people talking and traveling all around the world. You got the feeling that the world was a much larger place than just, like, this one location that they showed. So, that's my only real complaint with Kill la Kill. I think it would have had a lot more impact had it had it felt like it had a larger stage. Okay, where are there items that I can get? Okay, there's nothing I can get there. We've got everything there. Nothing there. There's that. I don't have the speed booster, so I can't get anything in there. There's nothing there. There's like a missile tank over there I can get. There is nothing that I can think of. I can't get that without fighting a mini-boss. Can't get that without the speed booster. I think there's very little left that I can get. Like, here, there's like a missile expansion that I can get. I'm just kind of talking here while chat's down. Somebody asked about Sword Art Online. I'm going to not weigh in on Sword Art Online since I've not seen it, but I do know me and Ogre have similar opinions about things, and he hates Sword Art Online with a passion and wants to murder them terribly. Because, in his opinion, it feels very much like the people who wrote that wanted to write a very, very generic anime and know absolutely nothing about MMOs. So that's what he's told me, and if I'm going to lean towards anything, it's Ogre's opinion. So officially, I'm not weighing in. Okay, so is there anything I can get over here? I can't get that. Is there anything that I can get in... Is there anything that I can get in Wrecked Ship? No. Is there anything I can get there? No. There's like a power bomb I can get up there. There's an energy tank I can get there. I can't do that without the speed booster. Nothing else I can get there, and I looked down at Brine Star already. Wow, I'm running out of items to get. I can go into Lower Norfair, though. So I'll probably go into Lower Norfair. Where haven't I been? Everywhere. I have actually existed nowhere. Well, the thing with .hack, and that's in watching it, .hack actually feels as though they took some leniencies in order to make it into a decent anime, but it actually felt like it could theoretically be an MMO. I mean, it would need to be fleshed out much to be a successful MMO, but it felt like it could actually be an MMO. Like, that part of it was believable. Like, technically, the only part that was unbelievable about .hack was, like, the whole, like, Harold's genius let them program in a thing in the game that connected your spirit to the game. Which, like, is physically impossible. But, they had to take some leniencies as far as an anime is concerned. And they at least wrote it in a way that, like, made sense in universe. Log Horizon, I do not actually know much about. Okay, so I'm going into Lower Norfair. How am I going to get into Lower Norfair? Is there anything I can get in Upper Norfair? There's a good question. Can't get down there without that. I can't go that way. Oh, I'm pretty sure I can take the back door into... Okay, I got that. Is there anything else that way? That's just that way. Oh, I didn't have the wave beam, so I couldn't get down there. Crap. There's not much in the way of this. There's not much in the way of stuff I can get that way. I've got most everything there. Hellsing's pretty alright, too. Hellsing's bloody, but it's not, like, gory. You don't, like, see internal organs or anything. Like, somebody's stomach doesn't get open and you see, like, an appendix fall out on the floor. I can't... There's nothing down there that I can think of. No, there is. That's the way to Lower Norfair, right. Yeah, Wave Beam shoots through walls, Ice Beam freezes things. The other beams are, Charge Beam, which lets you charge up your beam, so you can go. So there's the Charge Beam. The Spazer is just more damage and a wider beam, so it's easier to hit things and you do more damage. Plasma Beam, similarly, is mostly additional damage, but it also pierces through enemies. And for as much damage as you're doing, you can effectively shoot your beam, kill a dude, and the beam keeps going, and kills another dude. It's like the most powerful of powerful weapons. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going next. I'm trying to think if I can get down to where Crockmire is. There's no real items down there anyway. Well, no, I think there's an item down there. I'm trying to think if I can backdoor my way into Crockmire's area. Do I play visual novels? Not really. There have been like 1 or 2 visual novels that I've played in the past, but overall, not my cup of tea. Though I did say, what was it, Magical Diary that I played through for the Maiden Reactions? I liked that one. That one was pretty alright. Man, that is way too many buttons to hold down to do this. See, I can shoot through these. But I have to time my shot, like, spot on. Also, I don't think I can get up enough speed there to do it diagonally. Did I ever finish Magical Diary? Yes, I played through it, twice, I think. For, like, 2 different relationships. I was going to play through for another one, but, I don't know, I think I lost interest about partway through. Well, Ogre's seen my face. Aw, man, I can't backdoor in. My face is very yellow. A large beak on front. Not a huge beak, though. Some others have a larger beak than me. I'm getting hungry too, Barry. Dang it, you messed with my speed! Not a Koopa, I am in fact a Chocobo. My full opinion of the Tales games. I do rather like the Tales games. I think more so than anything, I like the gameplay of them. Nah, Barry, we're fine with that. Okay, no, I'm not actually going to fight Golden Torizo, but I want this energy tank. No! Hey guys, guess who the first boss is I'm gonna fight? Oh my goodness, I don't even have a weapon or frickin' anything to fight this guy. God dang it. When was the last time I saved? Can I just die? Oh, can I die? How far back will that take me? Anybody remember the last time I saved at a proper save point? Because I don't think I've save stated in a very long time. See, the reason this fight is so difficult, with how I am now, is because I have no beam. Like, I legit have the ice beam, and that is it. I have plenty of missiles and super missiles, but missiles and super missiles are useless against Golden Torizo. Here, I'll show you why they're useless. Actually, you know what? God dang it. Samus. Oh man, a power bomb. Yeah, here, let me show you why he's... You can stop shooting those anytime. He legit just sidesteps your missiles. He will catch your super missiles and throw them back at you. You can, however, hit him with a super missile while he's throwing your super missile back at you. And that's probably going to be my pretty much my main means of attack. You're kind of supposed to just hit him with your charge beam. Because by now you're supposed to have... Oh great, I'm all out of super missiles. Because by now you're kind of supposed to have the plasma beam. He just pooed babies on me. Pooing babies. This is doing like so little damage to him, it's hilarious. What the crap, your babies can go backwards? Well, that time they didn't. Babies! I'm kind of hoping I did enough damage with the... Did I kill him? Yeah! If I had any beam, I would have felt so much better about that. Yay! Oh, yay. Somebody asked how can you tell how much damage I'm doing to the thing?